I am your sovereign. I have been placed here. God has placed me here. I am your anointed sovereign. I am your queen, and like my father, I mean to rule. There is one thing higher than royalty, my lords, and that is religion. I ask you to pass this act of uniformity. It's not for myself, it's for my people. My people. My lords, there is one God. There is one God. This is for my people. My people are my care. Only care. The truth be, my lords, your votes are nothing without my consent. There can only be fragmentation. Dispute and quarrel. Surely, my lords, it is better to have a single Church of England. With a common prayer book. And a common purpose. I ask you to pass this act of uniformity, not for myself, but for my people. Who are my only care?
Madam, by this act, you force us to relinquish our allegiance to the Holy Father.
How can I force you, Your Grace? I am a woman. I have no desire to make windows into men's souls. I simply ask, can any man, in truth, serve two masters and be faithful to both?
Madam, this is heresy. It is heresy indeed.
No, Your Grace, this is common sense, which is a most English virtue.
Where is Gardner? Where are the others?
Open the door!
This is Walsingham's doing. It is the devil's work.
It will not serve her in any case. The bishops will pass no measure which severs us from Rome.
Your Majesty would improve all these matters if you would agree to marry.
Marry.
But marry who, Your Grace? Will you give me some suggestion? For some say France, and others Spain, and some cannot abide foreigners at all. So I'm not sure how best to please you unless I married one of each.
Now Your Majesty does make fun of the sanctity of marriage.
I do not think you should lecture me on that, my lord. Since you yourself have been twice divorced, and are now upon your third wife. Each of you must vote according to your conscience. But remember this. In your hands, upon this moment, lies the future happiness of my people and the peace of this realm. Let that be upon your conscience also.
Can classical music, written by a bunch of straight Austro-German church-going white guys, exalt us? Individually, as well as collectively. And who, may I ask, gets to decide that? You know, what about Beethoven? You into him? Because for me, as a U-Haul lesbian, I'm not too sure about old Ludwig. But then I face him, and I find myself nose to nose with his magnitude and inevitability. Come on, Max, indulge me. Let's allow Bach a similar gaze. Sit. Now, this is all filigree, right? I mean, it could be a first-year piano student. Or Schroeder playing for Lucy. Or Glenn Gould, for that matter. Now, it's not until it changes, you get inside it, that you hear what it really is. It's a question. And an answer. Which begs another question. There's a humility in Bach. He's not pretending he's certain about anything. Because he knows that it's always the question that involves the listener. It's never the answer, right? Now, the big question for you is, what do you think, Max?
You play really well. But nowadays, white, male, cis composers, just not my thing.
Don't be so eager to be offended. The narcissism of small differences leads to the most boring conformity.
I guess Edgar Varese is okay. I mean, no, like, Arcana, anyway.
Oh, well, then you must be aware that Varese once famously stated that jazz was a Negro product exploited by the Jews. Didn't stop Jerry Goldsmith from ripping him off for his Planet of the Apes score. It's kind of a perfect insult, don't you think? But you see, the problem with enrolling yourself as an ultrasonic epistemic dissident is that if Bach's talent can be reduced to his gender, birth country, religion, sexuality, and so on, then so can yours. Now, someday, Max, when you go out into the world and you guest conduct for a major or minor orchestra, you may notice that the players have more than light bulbs and music on their stands. They will also have been handed rating sheets, the purpose of which is to rate you. Now, what kind of criteria would you hope that they would use to do this? Your score reading and stick technique, or something else? All right, everyone. Using Max's criteria, let's consider Max's thing. In this case, Anna Thorvaldsdottir. Now, can we agree on two pieces of observation? One, that Anna was born in Iceland, and two, that she is, in a Waldorf teacher kind of way, a super hot young woman. Show of hands. All right, now let's turn our gaze back to the piano bench up there and see if we can square how any of those things possibly relate to the person we see seated before us. Where are you going?
You're a fucking bitch.
And you are a robot. I mean, unfortunately, the architect of your soul appears to be social media. You want to dance the mask, you must service the composer. You got to sublimate yourself, your ego, and yes, your identity. You must, in fact, stand in front of the public and God and obliterate yourself.
It seems we are to share my chamber. A ruse to convince the servants.
Well, if the aim is deception, should you not be addressing me as my husband or My dear.
Don't be ridiculous. Well, are you coming or not?
Ask me nicely.
Please, dear husband, will you share my chamber? Here. I sleep with a dagger. If you so much as move to touch me, I will sever your manhood. You understand?
Thanks for the warning. Bulldogs.